Hi Virgo, it's Lulu by Love, and today I'm going to do your November spiritual conversation. Thank you. Please keep in mind I am in my King of Swords energy here today, so I'm very serious. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in la description box. Yes. Thank you. All right. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Virgos? All right. So the month of November may be a little testy for you. Okay. You may be in your full Virgo energy, and there may be a lot of emotional upsets. And I think that it's some people outside of you that are causing these emotional upsets. I feel as though there may be a number of things that may be challenging for you, but it's not nothing that you can't overcome. Because at the end of the day here, there may be an earth sign or a job offer, or you being introduced to an earth sign or someone of means, someone who has they shit together here that you manifested here. So let's see. Or it may just be someone coming back from your past as well. So the devil is the first card out. So let's see. Some of you there may be some issues between you and people who are close to you. It could be family, it could be friends, and you decide to walk away from the deceit, lies, betrayal, or overall someone may be making some type of judgment or decision based on emotion here. Some of you may find out that someone is very manipulative in your energy or around you. And this may be the person in question may be someone who people hold at a high regard. It's like this person shit don't stink. Right? You're just waiting for the reveal because you already see it. You're just waiting for the reveal so that you can walk away from it and figure out how you can bring in more self-love and not attract the same type of people in your energy. There's a lot of balance that is coming in for you as well in the month of November. So let me go ahead and look at this duality here. Some of you may have even found yourself in a space where you may have been thinking or overthinking some things and feeling as though this is confusion caused by someone close to you, though. So you're trying to figure out a plan to ward yourself of that energy. But I do feel like, let me clarify this card. You open to discussing things with whoever this is but once you have the discussion with them, I feel as though that's when you're just going to, remove yourself from the situation. Like, I don't have time for this. It may be some, this has to do with a group setting. So it could be family, it could be friends, but overall it's like you and like 3 to 5 other people or something like that. There's some shit in the game. And you're going to have to reassess the situation here. And they want you to know overall that anything that is revealed to you, because I feel like you already know it's going to be revealed. Whatever is revealed, your ancestors have been working to help that come to light because you have been deceived too long. See, that's an apology. Someone wished that they would have done something different, or they may be in a space of they may be over drinking or overindulging and not admitting their mistakes or their failures, but just sitting in them, even though they are offered hope, they are offered something better to come in. So this is either you or someone outside of you. Yeah. Because I feel like there's something about like someone is like, I single-handedly built this, or I single-handedly put this together, or but there were other people involved. So I guess that's what's coming out as well. But what I'm seeing here is that you are really in your element again, 9 of Pentacles, and working toward you're working toward success, whatever success is to you. You're working toward building or completing something so that you can move to something else or move on to something else. So there is a strategy in the middle of this. There is a new way of doing things. You are finally seeing that, and you're going to release yourself from how you used to do certain things and turning, and it's like you're turning lemons into lemonade with a little vodka. New beginning. You may have felt foolish when it came to certain things here, just regretting certain things, regretting certain conversations, regretting putting your emotions in something that you felt wasn't fulfillment or couldn't be. Now you're waiting for something better to come in. I also feel that there may be a marriage or someone may be proposed to or have been proposed to, and it's you want to. I feel like you want a balance in that. Here, you want to be loyal to what it is outside of the relationship. So it's like a figuring out how can y'all come together and make this right based on the way that you do things, the way that they do things. How can y'all make this balance this situation so that y'all can move forward? And I feel like you will, right? I feel like you will. There's financial success in the month of November for you. I also feel that you are ready. You're going to be moving to a space where you balance out your energies, you balance out your plans, you balance out what makes sense to you and what doesn't, right? You're weighing the pros and cons of everything, Virgo. Okay. And I'm saying that with this fresh new start, this fresh new beginning, this a lot of things that are revealed to you a lot of things are revealed to you. This is Uranus energy. A lot of things are revealed to you, and you're ready for whatever is to come next. I feel as though you've cleared away a lot of the dirt, the smut. I get smut with him. He's like a chimney sweeper. But you cleared away a lot of the dust has settled, right? And you are taking into, you have a lot of dreams. Go for it. You got a lot of dreams. It's like shooting for the moon, but hanging on to a star. So, I really feel that you have these big thoughts, these big plans, these huge insights that come in, and it's going to give you so many beautiful changes. Once you come out of this space here of feeling like you should have did something different, things are going to clear up for you. I also see here where with they want you to focus on exactly what it is that you're building. What does your future look like? What does it feel like? Because there's a need to stay the course, if that makes sense. There's a need to stay the course, and there's this creative energy coming in real strong, and you're really wanting to focus because you know that there's something huge coming. You know that there's something, there's a big reveal here. This came in reverse. So you want to be mindful of your spending. You want to be mindful of your investments. You want to be mindful of what you are giving your time, effort, and energy to, even being mindful of how you carry yourself. Okay. Your throat chakra, you're going to want to work on your throat chakra in the month of November. You're also going to want to work on communicating from a space where you are gentle with yourself, because you do have a cornucopia of blessings coming. They're coming out of nowhere. Once you really balance things out, whatever that is to you. I feel like you want to communicate with your angels, ancestors. This is a lot of fairy. I see a lot of fairies. I see a lot of master numbers. You may be a life path. Your life path may be a master number, and you are in tune with that. You're not, this is what I do. I'm going to ring the bell, but, okay, hold on. It's a lot of cold. When you get to this space, because you're probably already there, working with your master numbers, when you go and look at your life path, and what I do is with different stuff, but since we're talking about this, when you go and look at your life path, and you know how everything has a negative and positive, so they'd be like, well, people with this life path number can go through this, and then they tell you how you can fix it. So you create your affirmations based on what it is that you need to fix as you go. If you already surpass most of the things that would be living on the low end of or not living, but being, because it's about being on the low end of certain aspects of your life path, you can go ahead and start balancing those out, because this is a beautiful time to do that, and also to communicate with yourself and the universe on how you need to bring this balance to you, so that you can on the next new moon allow all of that to go, right? Know what you're flushing out, right? So that can be part of your petition. See how that connected? Now, what is this? There may be, some of you may be reconciling with a Scorpio, or, Who was this? Scorpio. I forget whoever else he was. It's not a water sign, but it may be a water sign. Maybe having be committing or recommitting to the connection with an earth sign here. Someone who you just feel as though it's hard to get through to them. They have mastered their emotions. They are very disciplined when it comes to how they deal with people. So it feels like you are taking on a new approach on how you will deal with them, how you will go about getting through to them without trying to communicate too much. And there's a new line of communication between you and this person as well. Some of you may be consulting with your friends, trying to figure out how to do this as well. Now, if this is your father, I feel that you and your siblings will come together and something will be revealed and you will commit to a new, like, look, I give up, right? So you're giving up one approach that you just feel tired and you just know mentally that's just not going to work. So you're going to begin to implement other strategies when it comes to communicating with this person, working things out with this person. Again, be mindful of your finances in November. I guess I'll be an earth sign because I do need to continue to do that. Whatever. Now, you have made a decision. Some of you have made a decision. You're coming out of, you just left one life cycle and you're moving into this new life cycle where you are in tune with your star player. You are directing your destiny and really standing firm in what you believe. You don't have time for betrayal because there may be, since you are standing in your truth, I just really feel that there's someone who is intuitive as well, and they may use it, but use it on the unconscious level, if that makes sense to you. They may use their intuition on the unconscious level, and they may be trying to take ideas and information from you. But since you're in tune with your star player, you have the ability to protect yourself on every level. So you need to use all four elements in protection when it comes to this deceit on any level. But I really feel like this is a person. This is someone who walks in the shadows or lurks in the shadows. That's what I feel. But you're not going to be in hermit mode. You ain't got time for it. Yes, I'm going to be a Virgo at that time. I don't want to be in hermit mode next month. In hermit mode. All right. Now, what is this? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Look at this. The strategy is crossing, walking away, right? Then we get 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from people, places, and situations, the nouns that no longer serve you. You are on the verge of something great, Virgo. Whatever that is to you, this is greatness in your own right. I feel like, the stars are aligned. You are going with the flow of that. You have built up. You have built up a new way of doing things by relieving yourself of certain people who you already know you outgrew them and they played their part, so it's time for you to go. And so now you want to come into union with others who are on the frequency or vibration in which you operate. I really feel that there's a lot of stability coming in at the home front and the job. This is work-life balance. This is practical and spiritual balance as well. You'll be going into that and figuring out how that works for you and how to keep things balanced in the home front. 11-11. You got this. You are straightening up and seeing it, feeling it, embodying it. There's a connection between, like, some of you may be getting information or messages from your mother that has to do a lot with your upbringing, or like someone is apologizing for something that really caused some problems. This is going to help you with your self-love, though. Something is being revealed to you. They say you know. Something is being revealed to you that you kind of already know, but you needed that clarity before moving forward. And this is going to put you back on track. Temple pad. Any obstacles, blocks, or issues that you've had in the past, those are being removed. You don't have to go through those anymore. Not to say that you don't have any other blocks, but you are doing the work, graduating as you should, and moving forward from any pain, hurt, sorrow, grief. But really, you know what? There's a flaw in the matrix. So some of you may even a glitch in the matrix. So you may begin to have a lot of deja vu in the month of November, more so than in the past. There may even be some premonitions that hurt, some thoughts that come through out of nowhere, and you're already in tune with the truth in the situation, and you'll begin to move forward. And then once it's revealed to you, you'll know that you already knew. It just had to be shown to you that, yeah, you were right. Yep. So this, what it's going to do is, this is going to enhance your creative endeavors, your creative abilities. This is going to enhance the way that you work on things moving forward. You are really buckling down in the month of November. I feel that some of you may even have plants that are growing at a time when it ain't even a season to be growing. That's your other sign. Many of you are making so many plans for wealth management, wealth building here. Going back to the drawing board, taking in information from mentors, people of higher, people where you want to be. You are modeling yourself after that. It's like you're taking in all these different view. Like, that's part of life, right? You're taking in all this information from different people, different points of interest, and then you are cultivating your own way of doing things in order for you to move forward. Here. Keep a notepad in your purse, your wallet, whatever. Keep a notepad, because y'all got a lot of information coming through. And I feel like entertaining strangers is going to be important for you in November. Entertaining them to the point where they have a message for you. So you want to be mindful of that as well. I feel that there's a female water sign here who is going to bless your game. There's a blessing in disguise, and right after that blessing, that cornucopia of blessing, harvest season, what is yours is coming to you. Some of you also are being highly favored, and when it comes to your goals and you being very goal-centered, you're going to begin to see flourishment. Things are about to flourish in your life to the point where it's going to be indicative of how this shit work in your life. Like, okay, I walked away from these situations. I did what was right. I knew I outgrew these people, and you prolonged that. But once things are in your face, you can no longer deny. And now that you have appeased the ancestors, that blessing is coming through, sweetie. Oh, walking through the door of value. Thank you. Mixtape dropping 2025, Pooh. Now, walking through the door of value, family, valuing family time more, valuing what it is that has been bestowed upon you more, giving more to your ancestors, giving more recognition to those who have come before you to help you be where you are. Because a lot of people don't be realizing, like, oh, I'm independent. Oh, I do this. I don't need nobody for this and that. Well, you sure? Because once you realize how it all works, you don't take credit for much, but just showing up. Take credit for that. Showing up. You deserve credit. And they are bestowing a lot of blessings on you. Some of you have a vacation coming up, and you didn't know if you were going to be able to make that vacation, but that chick hit. Calm down, Lulu. Stay in your King of Swords. I mean, not King of Swords, King of Spades. Stay there. Now, the moon clarified the moon. Maybe dealing with the Pisces or any water sign, really. Through deep reflection, there's balance and harmony coming. You don't know how, you don't know when, but it's inner reflection. You understand certain things. I really feel tulips. Tulips, Pooh. Okay? Oh, yes, tulips. Now, there is someone from your past or a connection between you and someone that is being revealed to you. This is something that you've been waiting for, this reveal. This is bringing happiness, joy, bliss. Yes, this is a love offer of someone flattering you, but you're seeing the truth in the situation. You're not taking it just for face value. You're seeing the truth in the situation when it comes to some type of commitment, and it's going to move fast. I feel as though you may fall in love or fall for someone out of nowhere. I feel as though someone is coming in bearing gifts. You think that there is something more to the gifts that they are bearing, but overall, this is someone who is connected to you on a soul level. This is deeper than karmic. This is a deep situation where you will know the truth in this situation. Commitment. Some of you are committing to your ideals and moving forward with that. Once it's revealed to you, you are committing to a higher level of study, or you are committing to a person. Now, I do feel that in some commitment, someone's secrets are being revealed. I feel like there's a burden. Someone has been carrying more of a burden than they should, and it's only because there's an addiction involved. trying to do too much, trying to be too much for different people, trying to take on more jobs than they should here. Or listening to someone, or someone may have father issues that are burdening them, and that is that stronghold on this person outside of you, I feel. That's why light is being reflected on this. They are messaging you or wanting to communicate with you, offering you to come where they at. You getting flued out. And they are trying to really, what I really feel with this, like some of you will know this person, or like this, there's an instant attraction, there's a feeling of home with this person, and I also feel that you'll feel it in your back. I don't know why. It won't hurt or anything like that, but I just feel like you'll feel something in your back. And this person, when you communicate with them, you can communicate with them about a lot of things, different things. Some of you are under stress, and wishing that you could go back to your childhood instead of having to go through the things that you are going through. You may have a job that is pushing you to your limit, or you may be going to school or having a problem with a professor or something like that. That is really putting a lot of pressure on you. And I feel like once you balance yourself out and relieve yourself of any negative energies, or trying to do more without asking for help, or trying to do more without being fully released or relieved in a timely manner for you to get things done, the way to do it will be revealed. You just have to go within. There's some healing that is going on for you as well. And in that healing, some of you may come to a space where you are being over ambitious. They want you to gather yourself, pull all parts of yourself back to yourself and ground, like taking sole possession of yourself so that you can see things clearly, because you don't want to be under the guise of illusion on any level, whether it's in a commitment or not. Because I do feel that someone may be, if it's not you, it's someone outside of you, may be feeling as the other person has a lot of options, or the other person has too much going on for them to try and make this connection work. So you want to ground yourself so that you can make the right decisions. You may offer this person to ground themselves. Okay? Send them some meditations that have to do with grounding, but they don't know it's about grounding. Now, there may be a number of directions that you can go, and you feel that you are pulled, or you feel as though you are stuck in one space. I don't feel like you are. I think it's more mental here. Yeah. They want you to develop a plan and take your time. You don't have to sit up and worry about all the things that are in front of you, all the things that may occur. Let that shit happen as it comes. Just be prepared for it. But there's a decision that needs to be made, but it's going to take for you to be level-headed before moving forward. There may be someone trying to control you, or someone is controlling, trying to, like the father-in-law may be trying to control the relationship. Nobody got time for that, because they feel as though the father-in-law is trying to control the father-in-law, or some male, is trying to control the situation because of a female. They feel as though the female is going to require too much, or that the female is asking for too much here. But it's all about what they've gone through in their past, and they trying to relive their life through the child. That's the one way I see that. The other way that I'm seeing this is that someone wants this commitment, but they know that it's going to take a lot, and they don't know if they bit off more than they can chew. They are not revealing that they really have a lot of stress and burdens and shit, and not seeing that they can work with you to get this right if they just talk to you and look and be more optimistic instead of pessimistic here. What? Some of you may be teachers or teaching, and with the students that you have, some of you have a class full. Your whole class is filled with rainbow children. Your entire class is filled with those who are truly ready to learn on the other realm. And here's the thing, because I remember the teachers who were enlightened when I was a child, I remember them, and I remember their names. And y'all know I don't remember a lot. And the reason I remember them and I remember their names is because they stepped out of the realm of just doing textbook. The curriculum was out. You have teachers who just go by the book. I came to do a job. Then you have teachers who really they're empaths and they feel the students and they discuss things that aren't in the actual realm. It's in the realm of teaching. And some of y'all have that, are being presented that opportunity to take these kids and help them maneuver through life, since we don't have spiritual schools like we need to. It's a lot of, church schools, but we don't have the spiritual schools for these children to help them understand their process and where they are. So some of you are being gifted with that, or maybe your teacher is that as well. I like it. Close it. It's closed. Now, working with that throat chakra this month. I really feel by the end of the month as well, many of you will come to the space where your path is even more clear to you. You knew that you went through certain things in order for you to get where you are. I feel that there's going to be, by the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of creative activity. There's going to be a lot of different people stepping in. There's new energies that you will be integrating by the end of the month. Now that you have straightened up and you're walking the straight and narrow, you see which way things go and things are being cleared up in your lineage. But what I'm feeling here is some of you may be come to a space where you feel this warmth. This is a lot of warmth. With that warmth, it's they're assuring you, like they are assuring you and reassuring you and assuring you and reassuring you that you are doing what is right. You are in tune with your star player, and they are here to assist you. Because by the end of the month, you will go into a meditative state. In that meditative state is when you will feel all of that warmth. In that meditative state is when you will begin to realize how these past 3 to 5 years, why things happen, how things happen, and how you can move forward in your teaching. I don't know why I feel like y'all teachers. Well, we all teachers, right? Move forward. This is you going into a space of, there may be a huge sacrifice that you will be making by the end of the month. A huge sacrifice. Yeah, because things are going to be at a standstill by the end of the month. I really feel that when it comes to this meditative state that you will be going in, they want you to be mindful of whatever you did on the new moon. I don't even know when the new moon is next month. I need to keep up. But this is after the new moon, though. This is a new energy coming in. This is you stabilizing your energy. This is you removing a lot of residual from those last 3 to 5 years for whatever comes up by the end of the month that you are clear about. Some of you may be in a space where you're bringing in more of your feminine energy here, because I feel like someone may be trying to, this is going to be revealed to you though, but someone may be trying to withhold information, and everything is pointing at the Eye of Ra. Someone wants to manifest a new beginning by doing a lot of lying. Someone trying to manifest or get their way by not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And it's going to be on you how you stabilize that meditative state and move forward without losing your balance or without overdoing your interaction with certain people by the end of the month. Because I really feel while you're in this meditative state, whatever you are working on, you won't want to be bothered. You're waiting. You don't want to be bothered because you're creating something new. And there's a cycle that needs to end. It's taking its time to end. And it's not on your part. I feel like it's on the other person's part. Because based on this reading, whoever is whoever, one person is finished, done, kaput. And the other person is trying to make something out of nothing by any means. And you ain't falling for it. It's like, no. He got his arms crossed. I don't want to talk about it. You can't come with nothing new because it's like you seeing through the bullshit. Justice will prevail. So they will get their karmic reward, I feel. Someone may want you to budge on some type of agreement, and you're like, no, this is what it is. And then you in your meditative state. And then it's revealed to you how it's all going to fall and play out, how the cards lay. Everything's being revealed to you. You see it now. You knew it. They just want you to continue to focus on things being a win-win. You did what you could. You did what you needed to do. You did what you had to do and move forward. Right? Don't be blinded by your thoughts. Oh, when it comes to that, being blinded by those thoughts, they just want you to take on your Queen of Pentacles energy and continue to move forward. You are riding the chariot of ascension. Ooh. So this is you entering into a totally different vortex. Some of y'all may even come to the space where you are attracted to different cultures, different foods, like out of nowhere. But you are riding the chariot of ascension. You are packing up what you need and what you want and moving forward. Some of you may even be traveling to see another earth sign here, but you can't get out of a situation. Something may have you blocked in some way where you can't find your way out of it. But overall, with this Eight of Swords, I really feel like it's time for you to, find out what will work and what won't. How can we go ahead and complete this and get to the end of this? How can we complete this and go ahead and get to the end of this? How can we work together to get to the end of this? Because, darling, the time that I don't have is winding down. You just want to assert yourself, master your emotions, and move forward into your full Queen of Pentacles energy with no bullshitting. No bullshitting allowed. If there's a contract that needs to be signed, there may be a delay in that contract being signed, but it will be finalized. Something that you've been waiting to be finalized. There's been some back and forth or some delay after delay. They're going to reveal to you why. The spirit realm is going to reveal to you why. And then once it's final, then everything will be revealed like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. All right? All right, Virgo, that is your reading, honey. I love you.